Welcome to the social science class, children, and we are going to start a new topic. You all love camels? Yes. Whenever we see them, we feel good because we see their long neck and the way they walk in the sand. The colorful things are used to make them beautiful also. But where these camels are? Or if I say, you close your eyes for a while and think that you are on a camel and you are walking on it. But where are you walking? Or where are you taking this ride? On camel. You are taking this ride in Thar desert. But what is this desert is? Did you remember? Did you recollect all the things? We see a desert. You can hold the desert in your hands and with that same speed it comes out from your hands or leave the hands. So now we are going to talk about the topic the Western Desert. Western Desert of which country? As you are aware that our book is based on India. We have started learning the different physical features like the northern mountain, the northern plain we have already studied. Yes, and now we are doing another third feature of physical feature of India, that is the Western Desert. Okay, or we call it as the Thar. So when we talk about the Western Desert, what is that desert is? It comes to our mind that, or in our eyes, that it is a dry, barren and covered with sand. Okay, immediately this thing comes to our mind. So when we talk about the desert, we know that it is covered with sand, and there are two types of desert. What are those two types of desert? We have hot deserts and the cold deserts. When we talk about the hot deserts, where they are? Sahara, example. Sahara is the largest hot desert in the world, and we have Kalahari desert also, and also the Thar desert. Similarly, we have the cold deserts. The other type of desert is cold deserts. What are the examples of the cold desert? We have Atacama or the Gobi desert. There are many more deserts are there similarly for the hot deserts only. I have taken only 2-3 examples over here. So when we talk about the cold desert, it means the peaks of the, or we can say that desert is covered with the cold temperature is there. The temperature goes minus also, and as a result it is covered with the snow also. Now once again we should talk about why they are desert. What is the reason behind it that particular area is called as a desert? The reason behind it is because of the shortage of moisture present in that land. Yes, so as a result, when we find that there is shortage of moisture in the land, we find that there will be no vegetation. Yes, when the moisture is not there, we are not able to grow anything. We have scanty of rainfall. Scanty means very less rainfall. Similarly, we have the less of human habitation also, or we can say the absence of human habitation. Human habitation means where we cannot see that people do not live there because they cannot survive there. That is why we call it as a human habitation. So desert area has the absence shortage of moisture, less vegetation and the less human habitation. So children, now let us know what the hot desert is, or what are the features of the hot desert. So one thing which is, when we talk about the desert, how it is shown in the map, it is shown always with the help of the yellow color. Which color? Yellow color. Okay, that shows whenever you see that area which is shown in the yellow color, it is your desert area. And where it is found? If you see your earth, that is our earth. I just tried to explain through this diagram. When you see this earth, we have this sun over here, because the sunlight falls on the earth, and the sunlight falls here directly on this part of the earth. As we all know that the earth is divided into by an imaginary line that is called as equator. This is the longest line on the earth. It is not drawn with the pencil or scale. It is an imaginary line which divides the earth into two equal halves. So this part of the earth, our earth is divided into different angles. So this part of the earth, which is where the sunlight falls directly, that is between the just above the equator and just below the equator. So the part which is above the equator is Tropic of Cancer, which is at the 23.5 degree. Okay, this is only I am trying to explain you. Okay, at 23.5 degree north, and the part which is below the equator is south. It is also 23.5 degree south, because it is in below the equator we have the south and above the equator we have north. So where this desert lies? Desert lies in the near the Tropic of Cancer or the Tropic of Cancer, this part. Why it is lying? Because when the sun rays falls directly on it. So as a result, what happened? We have the less moisture. That is why that part of land or landmass is called as the what? Desert. And these deserts are found where? These deserts are specially found in the western part of the continents. Where they are found? In the western part of the continents. Clear? I hope this way you are able to understand about the hot desert. So children, when we talk about the location, location what means? Where that particular natural physical feature lies. Okay, so when we are talking about the Thar desert, can you see this rough sketch of the India's map? Okay, when we are drawing this India's physical map, with the help of this I am trying to explain that in this map, okay, when you see this or in this map, I just try to explain you. In this map, we have Great Indian Desert in the western part of India. Okay, where this Aravalli hills are there. Fine. And even the extension of this Thar desert or the Great Indian Desert is in Gujarat also. That is Rann of Kutch. And even bordering the Haryana also. Okay, even it is bordering the Haryana. And let us know the length and the width of this Great Indian Desert. It is 800 km long and the 500 km wide. This is the total length and width of the Great Indian Desert. Okay, now we have talked about the location. Now let us talk something about the climate of the Thar also. As we all know that when we talk about the desert, it is clear that it is very dry. Yes, barren land where we have the less rainfall. Okay, so now when we say that what kind of climate will be there, and we know that the direct sunrays falls there. So as a result, this hot and dry climate is there. It's very hot and dry. Now when we talk about hot and dry, then what kind of climate does India have during the summer? During the summer, we have very hot and dry temperature over there. Like these days, we have 38 to 40 degree temperature. Okay, it may reach to above 50 also. Nowadays, in June especially, we have the temperature of 50 degree in Rajasthan. Whereas during the winter, okay, when we talk about the summer, let us talk about the winter also. In the winter season, it has the warm temperature. Clear? And the range of temperature varies. As we know that during the daytime, as soon as the sands are very hot, but when the night comes, it is very cool. And now, one more important thing is about the rainfall. There are many areas like Jaisalmer, Bikaner. We don't have the rainfall also over there. So as a result, this area of Thar desert is called as has a scanty rainfall. So now we are going to talk about the vegetation of Thar. We have talked about the location. We have talked about the climate. Now it's the turn for the vegetation. As we all know that the climatic condition of the Thar desert is it gets very less rainfall. Then what kind of vegetation will be there? We know it very well that we have the shortage of water over there because of less rainfall. So when we have a less rainfall, so definitely we have very few trees. That means we have the less vegetation and bushes and thorny shrubs are there. Okay, and what kind of different trees we find here? We find cactus, teakar, babool and hair. These are the different trees which we found is there. Okay, now let us see the features of the desert vegetation. As we all know that we have a very less water, so we have trees have long roots. They have the deep roots. Why they have the deep roots? So that they can deep in the soil, so that they can prevent the moisture in that from that. Okay, or the moisture can be prevented. In the same way, few trees have the thick barks. Why do they have the thick barks? They can prevent the loss of the moisture. And one more feature is that they have small and waxy leaves. Yes, that also help them in the loss of the moisture, or we can say these small and waxy leaves prevent the moisture. And finally, the shapes of the leaves are also in such a way that the excessive loss of moisture is not. Now we are going to talk about what are the land feature of the Thar desert. We know that the soil erosion takes place. How do the soil erosion takes place? Soil erosion here takes place with the help of the wind. Yes, that is the main cause of the soil erosion over here. That is why the land is dry, and when the land is dry, we have the absence of vegetation. Secondly, we have the sand dunes. What are sand dunes? These are the small hills of sand. We can say they are the small, we can call them as a hills also. They are the small hills of sand which keeps on shifting. How? By the wind. By the wind. Okay. And they keeps on shifting. Suppose you are walking on the sand and sometimes the wind takes place and you forget your way also. On which path you have to go, on which direction you have to go. And then comes oasis. We found oasis. And oasis is found near that some area where the water is there. Okay. Due to this facility of water only, the small villages are there near the oasis. People used to settle their life over there. So what are the different kind of plants grown here? So what kind of plants do we find here? We find the plants like dates, palms and plums. Okay, these are the few plants which are grown here.